If you keep dying to the Xyranium, well, don't worry, there's a way you can actually negate some of its effects temporarily so you can get plenty of loot or go through dangerous areas. But if you're not paying attention, it's relatively easy to miss, meaning you could miss out on absolutely making your life a bit easier. So one of the big first quest lines you'll come across, especially when it comes to the factions, is heading over to West Point, which is on the east side of the island. Head to the main building and you'll meet Vigilant Hogarth at the back on the balcony, who needs some help with some malfunctioning mechs. Now this is the way that you're meant to kind of follow this storyline to go ahead and eventually get the shield. So I'm keeping it short and sweet for you though. There is a way you can just skip this. One, we're going to need a pass to get through a dangerous area, which you'll find in the Ministry actually on the west side of the island. This is also the location where you can meet a companion and get them to be recruited. The facility has been overrun by acid spitters and more, so you have to clear them out. There's a bunch of loot obviously you can go and grab in this place, but we're concentrating purely on the pass here. Once you're in the main building, you will come across Inez, and this is one of the companions that you can recruit. Just keep making your way through, clear out any more of the Rapidons. You'll come across a ladder, make sure you climb it and go over to the terminal that you can find by jumping over this gap, and you should see it there. Choose the top option and it will tell you to go ahead and print the pass that you need. Then it's down to the mech repair centre all the way in the southeast corner of the map. So whatever you do, don't go ahead and go in guns blazing. You've already got the pass, you just need to talk to the guards and they should let you through now that you've got it. There is a lot going on here. There's extra missions you can do for various NPCs, lots of places to go and loot, and lots of things to go and buy from the vendors. At the back of the centre you're going to be looking for someone called Delphine in a hangar. She'll eventually give you the technology to go ahead and get that shield. So you will be given a canister which you now can go and collect some of the Xyranium, which is the toxic gas that we're trying to get a shield to protect against mostly. So you just need to take it to the certain point in the centre and collect some of the gas. Don't confuse having to collect it from other places, that will be coming in handy once you get the shield to go and get other quests done. Back to Delphine and she'll exclaim she still needs some piece of technology that you'll be able to find. If you go into the hangar next to her and speak to Woodrow here, he'll be nervous about giving you the part as it goes against some of their regulations. There's two ways to get around this. You can find information in a terminal inside Donaldson, the leader of this facility's office, or you can go ahead and use your leadership skill if it's high enough. You find Major Donaldson inside his office after the first time you met him, and just cycle through all of the blurb here at his terminal, and that should be enough for Woodrow. He'll give you a catalytic amplifier which you then go and pound back to Delphine. And that's it, she'll give you the shield which you now activate by pressing the LB button. It does repel pretty much all kinds of damage, but the most effective use for sure is the gas. Got a good opportunity to try it out by clearing out and stopping the gas leak that's inside one of the mech facilities next door. Your reward for this is a unique armour set. If you turn it completely off and go and speak to Donaldson, Major Donaldson, he'll give you an arm set called the Dose, which is really good at giving you more protection, especially against toxicity overuse. There is a little bit of parkour needed, and of course there'll be lots of other goodies to earn, plus lots of other threats apart from just the gas. And eventually you're looking for 2 levers that will turn on the conduits, and then a terminal that will open up the fans and get rid of all the gas. I'll more than likely do a separate little mini guide for this for more details, but I think it's worth pointing you in the right direction right now, as yeah, the rewards are pretty good. You'll also unlock repeater rifle explosive rounds and the recipe to craft them as well. Another key thing to note, like I said, there's some quests where you're helping a botanist pretty much just outside Fairfields. She's after certain flowers that are in some of the Xyranium clouds across the map and other resources. You'll have a hard time completing this without the shield. And that's pretty much it. If you're following the quest storyline, there's a lot more to do with Hogarth, getting certain mech parts for him as well. And he basically leads you to the Ministry of Accuracy in the first place to go and get the pass needed. But otherwise you can kind of skip most of that and do what exactly I've just said in this tutorial. Hopefully you found it useful. If you have, subscribe, check out the rest of my Outworlds 2 guides, and I'll see you ratbags later.